Hey, Raul Balufe, real estate investor, wholesaler. And really I focus on helping real estate wholesalers and investors make more money by utilizing licensed real estate agents in their business. And the reason I got there was, and I've never really put this on camera before, but 2019 was a really rough year for, I think, a lot of real estate investors, but specifically for me in our business. And it wasn't until the beginning of 2020 that I was reviewing our income statements and things like that. But I'm like, shit, we're negative. Okay, 2019 ended negative in real estate wholesale. It's the first time ever I've experienced this. And I'm like, man, but like I work so hard. Like I've been putting in work. I had an office. I had a team of 10 people. I had 6 in-house cold callers. I had 3 sales agents. I had a dispositions person, assistant. Like I had all these people. I had systems, and I was working in the business 50, 60 hours a week, weekends, everything. And I'm negative. I was like, I'm thinking something's not right. And it was a little challenging, right? Because I felt like a failure. I've been doing this for 7 years at that time. I'm like, man, 7 years in the making, now I'm negative. Like, have I not learned anything? Have I not done anything right? And, I see all these people on Instagram crushing it and making all this money and driving fancy cars and traveling and doing this stuff. So I'm like, and I'm here like busting my ass, years in the making, and I'm negative a year. Like, what the heck is going on? And there's 2 huge lessons that I learned after that year that have turned my business around. Now I work from home and we're net profitable, and we have a team of like 14, 15 people, and it's a lot better lifestyle business. But the two lessons I learned are, one is going to involve just like business, and the other is going to be a little bit useful for you. So the first lesson I learned, and the most important lesson, is expenses. Okay, our expenses were too high. We had an office, and we had a lot of things we were paying for that we just really didn't need. Programs, systems. An office comes FPL. Then you have computers that we were paying for, and we were paying for a lot of dialer systems that weren't being utilized. We're constantly recruiting, so we had a couple recruiting platforms we were paying for. So there was a lot of expenses that we should have slashed a long time ago. Okay, that was one big lesson, and that saved me. When I started looking at the P&L and just saying, do we need this expense? Does this expense make us money? Yes or no? If no, cross it. If no, cross it. If no, cross it. And we saved, talk about in the tens and tens of thousands of dollars per year from doing that. Okay, so that alone turned us around to get us profitable. But now what really catapulted us to the next level was, man, we were just using an antiquated real estate wholesale system, right? We were using a wholesale system that a lot of us are using, and we don't have a fault, right? It just is what it is. It's what we've learned. It's what was on the online courses and the seminars and all these things. But I realized that this is kind of antiquated, right? The market's getting hotter. Sellers are getting smarter. People want more money. People have more education, and this is good. Okay, this is not a bad thing, but it's only bad if you don't use that to your advantage. Okay, so people getting smarter, meaning sellers getting smarter. Sellers having Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com at their fingertips, meaning they know their values, okay? Some people are like, oh, this is horrible. This is actually a good thing. But now, the problem is if you're staying in this old system, it's a bad thing. So I'll share with you the one shift that we made and the way that we've been able to capitalize on these shifts in the market and in the industry. So you probably heard me in videos talking about how we use real estate agents to profit, okay? So we shut down the office. Okay. No more office. We absolutely from home. We started recruiting real estate agents to work for our team to get 50% commission on the leads that wanted retail. And it's very simple. I mean, all of us know when a lead wants retail. Okay. You go to the house, or you do a phone appointment. You do the whole process, the whole sales process correctly. You run through the sales script correctly, and you just can't get them down from the retail number. That's someone who wants retail, okay? But they have a legitimate reason they want to sell. So we started hiring real estate agents to work those leads with us, and they'd get 50%, we get 50%. Also, another thing we did is we took probably like 80 to 90% of our business overseas. We hired cold callers. We hired employees. My assistant is from Dominican Republic. Most of our cold callers are Nicaragua. We have now some salespeople in Mexico that were American people, and all at, as you can imagine, lower cost. Okay, their minimum wages over there are from 80 cents to $2 an hour. And we're paying them anywhere from $5 to $7 an hour, sometimes even on the lower tier. And this reduces our expenses. But you know what else it did? It increased our productivity, because what we saw was American salespeople or American cold callers, number one, you have to pay them more. And number two, I just saw more excuses. It was very challenging to chase people down. It was a big recruiting system. These people overseas are amazing. Okay. They love to work. They want to work. We're paying them more than their wages. We're treating them like team members, right? We have meetings with them. It's not like we just hire them and throw them. But we saw our productivity increase. We saw our costs go down. We saw our deals go up. We saw our realtors start making more money because there was more lead gen happening. There was just so many beautiful benefits to it. So, yeah, I would say that those were our lessons, right? We had too many expenses. So we went overseas and hired real estate agents. And yeah, if you guys want to learn more of how we did that or exactly what our system looks like, you can check me out, raulbelifa.com. You can ask me questions on Instagram, or check out my podcast. I talk a lot about the business model there, or my YouTube. We have a ton of videos for free. I'd love to get to know you. Comment there. Anything I could do to help, I'm here for you. But hope you take that away and run with it. Do something great. Use this business to make net profit. It could be amazing, right? I'm in my home office right now. Just kind of today's a Sunday. Just wanted to record some videos for you guys, but life is good. Enjoy, guys.